Oh, there it is. There it is. Morning, chickies. Good morning. We're in the gun range today. It's been officially just over a week since we had our tornado rip through our area, pushing down all kinds of trees in my gun range, over my barn, over the driveway. I took care of the driveway. Last Monday, I actually took care of the barn. That was kind of sketchy. I was up on the roof, had to chop it up into chunks, carry it over the side, toss it over, big old pile. But now today I'm focusing on the gun range. I got all day today. Now, all my debris here, I have nowhere to put it. I'm not close to any part of my ravine where I dump all the debris and the branches and leaves and stuff. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm actually gonna start a couple big honking fires. I actually got a couple brush piles behind me right there. I don't know if you can see that. I started these from just the random brush and tree limbs that have fallen over the years, and I've just kind of collected it all here. What I did is I came in here last night and I mowed this area all down nice and short, so I have easy access to it walking through it because the grass is still kind of wet. Plus, I don't want anything else catching on fire. So I'm just gonna start this, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start chopping up all the trees behind me, get rid of all the limbs, burn them down to the ground, and then start chunking some of this up for some firewood. And at the end of this, I do plan on shooting in my gun range today. I got something fun I think I want to try to do with my 50 BMG. I want to see the penetration that this thing has on one of these downed tree logs, but I'm not going to shoot it, you know, from the side. It's going to be like an end grain shot. So I'm going to be able to chunk it like maybe 3 foot long and shoot it at the end and see how far it actually penetrates into that log. And then we can chop it up with the chainsaw and see how close we can get to that bullet, and we can actually see exactly how deep that thing went. I might go about 100 yards or so again. Yeah, just have fun with it. So a lot of cleanup this morning and today. Actually, it's probably gonna take all freaking day to do this, but at the end of the day, we will do some shooting 100%. So let's get these fires started. Got some fires. All right, fires are going good. A couple middle ones, they took off like wildfires. These ones took a little bit longer, that one back there, but they are going, they are cooking. It is like 80 degrees hotter right now. So about to take my jacket off and we're gonna start hauling up some of the branches that are already down. And from there, I'll start chainsawing up anything I can get my hands on and just feed the fire all day long. So it's like a giant camp out all day. So it's gonna be great. All right, we have made a lot of progress. I've been able to maintain all 4 fires. There's actually another one back behind there. And I mowed out the rest of this. Took this entire tree is gone now. So we're down to 2 big honking trees. So I'm gonna start the very tips like I did last time. Work the branches back to the fire, keep them burning. And I might even have a little bit of time. Hopefully I can clear out just a little bit of the extra debris that fell along that bank there. So we are moving right along in hopes to get our goal of getting this done today and get our gun range shots taken care of before sunset tonight. So let's get the chainsaw going. Found the gong post. How this thing belong to? All right, we have just about hit our limit for the day. So the only tree I really got left is the big one that just missed my shooting bench. And that's the monster there. But I've been chunking all this stuff up into firewood, been hauling it back behind the barn. Got another load here, Probably about one more load after that. But I think right here I found our shooting target. This thing, I haven't cut it down to 3 foot yet, but I believe this thing is about, let's see here. So it's about 15 inches in diameter. And like I said, I'll cut this down into a 3 foot chunk, see if I can drag it down range a little bit farther, because I got a spot on the other side of my garden over there, that little hilltop, that I can prop up on the ground and take my shot with the 50. So I'm gonna go dump this last load of firewood, grab the saw, get this down to 3 foot, get it set up, grab the 50, and see what this thing can do. All right, we got our 3 foot piece right there, propped up on a little log. So it's a little bit of an angle. It's pointing straight that way. So probably gonna go prop up right up against that tree, that big one up there. Not really sure how far that is, and take a shot. So now it is uphill a little bit. That's why I have it angled on that log, propped up. So hopefully I'm shooting kind of downward at an angle and get a good straight shot on the log itself. Let's see how deep we can go. So we'll go grab a 50 quick, see up there on the hill. All right, we have our stump, 3 foot long, 15 inches diameter, laying out there about 80 yards away. Got the 50 BMG. We're gonna see just how far it penetrates into that log. All right, shot has been taken. Not really sure where it hit at. I don't see any direct damage. Hopefully I didn't miss this darn thing. What the heck? Oh, I see it. Oh my gosh. Right there. Look how tiny that thing is. I mean, that's almost the size of a pencil. But this is fresh green, wet wood, so probably penetrated and it probably shrunk back up around it. So I don't see an exit back here. So I'm sure it's in here somewhere. So I think what I'm gonna do, grab the chainsaw, maybe cut off like 6 inches at a time and slowly work our way back, seeing if we can see that hole all the way through. Hopefully I don't hit the bullet itself. So we'll grab the chainsaw. Let's have some fun. All right, first is 6 inches. All right, it's kind of hard to see, but there is the exit off this slab, and there is the entrance there. So it's still right there, but it's swelling so shut, it's really hard to see it. So we kind of know the general spot where it's at. So take another 6 inches off, I guess. All right, so right here, I see, I believe, is a little bit of the bullet. Right there, for sure. I don't see anything on this side, so I think I might have just barely skimmed by it on this 6 inches. So that puts it about 12 inches deep, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut this into some smaller chunks and see if we can get that thing out of there and see if it's the full bullet or if there's a little bit, maybe I cut through it, I don't know, but I don't see anything on this side right here. It's all over here. So I'm gonna chop this up kind of like a little pizza, see if we can get a chunk of this out investigate a little further. All right, so there it is right there. And you can see where it's already starting to crack through there. I broke a piece off, but I think what I'm gonna do is maybe go grab an axe quick and see if I can just take a couple swings at it. It's a little camp axe, so it's not gonna be too crazy. Actually, it might split apart. Oh, it's already falling apart a little bit. Oh, there it is. There it is. Look at that. All right, time for the knife. Let's see if we get the thing pried out of there. Boy, that is in there good. Take some of this wood out. There we go. Holy cow, look at that. There it is. Destroyed. Look how deformed that thing is. Well, there you go. 50 BMG into the end of a live tree. This tree just came down about a week ago from the tornado. Fresh cut right today in the gun range, 80 yards, 12 inches deep. So hope you all enjoyed today's video. We'll see you next time. Later.